Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. What's Hot New Review Day here on Wednesday, as always. Today we're going to take a look at the latest release from a Norwegian duo. This came out in, I guess, mid-late 2023. They've only just sent it to me recently. This is a brother duo, a sibling duo, called Hollow Illusion. The name of the album is called Invisible. Again, these guys are from Norway. Band is comprised of Magnus Mikkelsen Hoel on lead vocals and drums, and his brother Ove Mikkelsen Hoel on bass and backing vocals. Just the two guys, bass and drums. You don't see this too often, right? There they are there. There's the duo once again. We've got CD on one side, booklet on the other. Let me see if I can get this booklet out successfully. Here we go. There are the brothers. Got lyrics, all sorts of stuff. So they've got 3 full lengths out, and if you go onto their website, which is hollowillusion.com, they talk a little bit about their history. I guess their first album came out in 2016, and how they were early on influenced by bands like Metallica, Black Sabbath, and Thin Lizzy. Interesting how they say that, but there's no guitar in their music, right? They've had some good producers, right? They work with Roy Z, they work with Tron Hotler, so they've actually or mixed Roy Z mixed their debut, right? So they've worked with some known people, but I just think it's really strange, and they're from Stange in Norway, or Stang, I'm not sure quite how you say that, but interesting seeing as what their influences are, that they just bass and drums, right? So on their latest album, so in reading kind of through their biography, they talk about how on the latest record they take a little turn to some different things and different influences. So I went in with an open mind putting this on, and to me, this album, doesn't sound anything like those influences, I guess, from their earlier albums, but I get a very strong, like, Ramones, Motorhead, that sort of thing. There's some pop influences here. It's definitely groovy. And then as you kind of read a little bit more into their biography and talking about their latest release, they talk about the inspirations for this particular album. And they mention the Ramones, they mention ABBA, Thin Lizzy, TNT, the Beatles, the Everly Brothers, Roxette, Europe, Stage Dolls, Black Sabbath, Faith No More, Aerosmith, Rory Gallagher, Green Day, Foo Fighters. All right. And this particular one, mastering was done by Winter Lazarus from here in the U.S. Yeah, I don't know if I hear a lot of those bands, and like I said, most of those bands are all guitar-oriented bands. There's no guitar here, just bass and drums. But I hear a strong kind of like mid-late 70s punk aesthetic going on here. The Ramones, definitely I hear that. I definitely hear in like Leave Me Alone and what's the other one, Out in the Cold, and Money Sucker, I hear a little bit of Motorhead too. Not so much in the vocal style, but just the kind of like the urgency of the songs. It Could Have Been Me, that's actually that's the first track. That's probably my favorite. That one, the bass is really, really heavy, and it's a nice driving song. Some of these songs, they're a little bit too kind of happy and punky for me. You guys know it's not really my thing. But this is kind of fun stuff. Even though it's not really my cup of tea from start to finish, I kind of would like to hear some of their earlier stuff, because I think my guess is that's probably a little bit heavier. But I keep thinking that these songs need guitar. Right? I mean, it's nice how the bass is all up front and the bass is pretty heavy, but I find there's like a real sparseness to the arrangements that guitar would really help out big time. I know they're trying to go for something a little bit different, and I know that there are some bands out there that just do this kind of bass and drum configuration, so it's not like it's unknown. Right, Tala? What are you doing over there? But in saying that, I think the songs are catchy. There's lots of good hooks here. And I don't know, my recommendation to the guys would be to get a guitar player and flesh out the sound a little bit. But I would totally understand if this is really what they want to do, and they want to just try this style with just the two of them on bass and drums going forward, and see how they can kind of keep creating different style of music going forward. Go for it. If that's what you think, go for it. Like I said, this isn't 100% in my wheelhouse, but I think a lot of people would really dig this quite a bit. So if you like kind of a blend of punk and raunchy rock and roll with some pop hooks and things, you probably definitely like this. So Hollow Illusion, Invisible is the name of their latest album. Go check it out. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 star here. HollowIllusion.com. I'll drop the link down in the comments below for you to go check out, and visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support in all those places, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.